What's up guys, I got a brand new video for you today. We're in Palm Springs and I'm basically going to review this Sony a6400 here on our vlog. We're actually heading out to Joshua Tree and we're going to do some photo shoots out there. I'm with the boys here from Heavy Sleeper, Travis and Keenan. We're on a road trip right now and it's hot. Alright, so I've been shooting with the a6400 now for almost a month, and this camera is pretty interesting because it's under $1,000, so it comes in at around $898, that's US dollars, and it's the same 24 megapixel sensor, same kind of body style as the a6300. This isn't really a successor to the a6500, so there's no IBIS in it, but it does have this crazy new autofocus tracking system, which I'll show you throughout this video, but it's insane. I'm in Joshua Tree right now, and we're just location scouting right now. How do you feel?
Great!
Finding some cool spots. The place is crazy. It's like another land. Look back here, like all the mountains and stuff. There's like weird plants. I don't even know where I am. Somehow we ended up here. Do you think from up there? It's a new apartment.
Well, I like what Keenan mentioned, like through these rocks and the mountains in the background, which are really cool.
All right, let's do it. So as you probably already know, the a6400 does have a flip screen, which is pretty dope. It's also a touch screen, and now for people that vlog can actually see themselves. So it's not a flip out screen, it's a flip up screen, which is kind of nice because it actually puts your eye level right in front of the lens, so you're not looking off to the side. So it kind of looks a little more natural when you're looking into the lens. And Sony has really improved the autofocus tracking on this camera, so the face detection is crazy. I got it in face detection right now. I don't even have to worry about it. I know that it's in focus. And they've really improved the autofocus system enough that I could say that it's actually better than the Sony a7 III. This camera has some insane eye detection, and I took it to Comic-Con last week, and I want to show you how well that eye detection actually works, and also show you guys some of the image samples that I took with this camera. So Sony has drastically improved the eye detection and tracking in this camera. It's really similar to the A9. I can't really confirm that, but I can tell you it's really good. So I was doing touch tracking here and toggling eye detection on and off, and you can see when she spins out of the frame that it keeps tracking her, and it's actually really wild how good this camera is. It also shoots 11 frames per second. One other thing I want to show here is how late the eye detection box shows in the animation, and it looks like it's not even in focus, but if you watch back the images here, they were all in focus. So a few other new things that they've added to the a6400 is definitely the menu system. So they added the newer menu style, which is a little bit easier to use. It's still not super intuitive, but it's definitely a lot better from the old menu system. Another thing they've improved is definitely the color science. I really love the colors coming off this camera. They look a lot like the a7 III, and it's really easy to match those cameras up because they have the same look now. So if you're looking for like a B cam to your a7 III, this is a good choice. All right, so I'm in this crazy place now. I don't really know where I am, but one of the features on the a6400 that I think is really cool that a lot of people might not even look at is the fact that it can do unlimited recording. So obviously you're limited to your card size and your battery size, but you can basically record unlimited, so you don't have to worry about it stopping every 30 minutes. And speaking of battery life, it's still using that FW50 battery, so it's not gonna have the best battery life, but everyone's getting used to carrying pockets of these batteries, so you're gonna have to deal with that. Now this camera will suffer from overheating if you're shooting 4K and it's hot outside like it is right now, but you can choose to turn on the extended temp to allow it to go past that. I think one of the biggest issues that they haven't really addressed is the rolling shutter performance on this camera. It's pretty bad. It's definitely up there with the a6300. Would have been nice to see a little bit of an improvement there, and there's no IBIS on this camera, so something like the a6500 might look a little bit smoother handheld. And obviously for vloggers, having the flip screen is really nice, but not so much when you have the microphone in the way, blocking the screen like I do right now, so I can't even really see myself. But Small Rig has made like a hot shoe offset where you can actually put it in the top and it'll move the hot shoe off to the side. Well, it'll end up being a cold shoe, but you can move it off and then the mic's out of the way and it's not blocking the screen anymore. If you want to find that, I'll put a link in the description below where to get that. End of the day, it's a great little camera, you know? For under $1,000 and all it can do, you know, 1080p, 120 FPS, 4K video, and the crazy new autofocus tracking and stuff like that. And the lens I'm using right now is the 10-18 f4, and this lens is really awesome for this camera. It's really lightweight, nice and wide. So it's actually a really good setup for vlogging. And I know I've mainly just focused on video because I think that that's primarily where this camera is being aimed at, but it actually is a really good photo camera too. Have you seen anything like this before?
Hell no, look at this.
All right, so we're wrapping up here, and this is basically it. I think I've gone over the features and the things that I think are important to talk about on the a6400. Obviously, all the videos shot on here, and I showed you some image samples. I think it's a great little camera. Anyway, that's it for me. Joshua Tree is amazing. You guys need to visit this place. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, give it a thumbs down twice. See you guys in the next one. Feed your models. Especially the ones that eat with their mouths open.